Rappers who went broke. Desiigner. For the first half of 2016, Desiigner was called many things, but a formidable rapper was never one of them. Other than Panda, his intoxicating, mind-numbing hit single, we as listeners only had small guest features on songs like Kanye West's Freestyle 4 and Champions to piece together who and what Desiigner intended to be. At first glance, the knockoff feature comparisons made sense, as Desiigner's baritone voice inflection and mumble lyrics felt derivative at best. For many, he was seen as a mumble rap replica whose only prospect lay within his Kanye cosign. Just another kid rapping about the broads in Atlanta, who had never actually been to Atlanta. After his song Panda got popular, Desiigner released the anticipated debut album, New English. To say the least, this mixtape did not do well. The project was mostly unfocused and unfinished. Many believe that he rushed this album to get it out because of all the hype around his name. Well, this took a wrong turn as his career pretty much flopped, but Desiigner doesn't think he fell off himself. The 20-year-old took to Instagram with a message for the haters of his new Los Angeles mansion. For all of them haters out there, I don't want to hear all this Desiigner fell off. Desiigner never fell nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? I fell into a mother mansion. I just bought it in LA. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to all my fans. LOD, album coming soon, you dig? But honestly, all that money probably came from his hit song Panda and some money on the side. He's definitely has lost a lot of the money that he's earned. Lil Wayne. This one may come as a shocker because of the success that Wayne has had over the years. However, it's safe to say that he's fallen off for the most part. Back in May 2008, the Billboard 100 was the stronghold of this rapper who spent the past 2 months crawling up the charts with the hit song Lollipop. Lil Wayne seemed like the most influential figure in hip-hop for the first half of 2008. His face seemingly everywhere while the reigning kings Yeezy and Jay were waiting in the shadows to debut major projects towards the end of it. The Lollipop hype lasted for the year, gaining Weezy 4 Grammy wins and nominations for 4 more. He was, for all intents and purposes, a rapper at the top of his game. Followed by this single, Wayne had many more hit albums and songs throughout the next years. But Lil Wayne has spent the past half-decade fading into the hip-hop backdrop. The reason? His follow-up record, The Carter 5, had spent 5 years in stasis, teased and prepped for release, but nowhere to be seen. Fans began to lose respect for Wayne, and his music became a lot less played. The Carter 5 wasn't coming anytime soon, and Birdman apparently was the one to blame. In early 2015, mere weeks after the record was delayed again, Lil Wayne took Birdman to court, suing Cash Money for $51 million for violating their contract by withholding the record. As the rap industry began to change, Lil Wayne dropped off the charts, and hasn't really got himself back up there. Although his name will remain as one of the biggest in the entire rap world, he has lost a lot of money due to his absence in music. Ugly God. Ugly God came out of nowhere with his viral hit, I Beat My Meat, and his hype only went up from there, following it up with Water and the music video accompanying it. After teasing his debut mixtape for months, he finally dropped it after making the XXL freshman list in 2017. The sales about 20K first week. Ugly God was on track to set a name for himself in the music world for sure. However, he began to fall off later in 2017, when he would do something that we didn't see from other rappers. Ugly God spent a lot of his time chilling with YouTubers like Rice Gums and members from FaZe Clan, appearing in their vlogs and exploring their city. He began to show his girlfriend more, and many people think that he fell off from how detached he had been from the music industry and the rap scene as a whole. I guess he let the fame get to him a little bit too much, as his sales went down. Ugly God has yet to drop another banger ever since Water, and we don't really hear from the artist at all. Sure enough, he's lost a lot of money following his absence and essentially has gone broke. Mac Miller. In the year 2010, Mac Miller entered into a record deal with the independent record label Rostam Records. His first album, Blue Slide Park, debuted to #1 position on the Billboard 200 chart, which made him a national celebrity overnight. In 2013, he launched his own record label, Remember Music, and entered into a distribution agreement with Warner Brother Records for $10 million US. All the albums he produced in the time were commercial successes. During his peak in August of 2016, TMZ reported that Mac Miller was in a relationship with Ariana Grande, an American singer. The report was later confirmed by Ariana Grande in an Instagram post, but since the two broke up later that year, Mac Miller has, to say the least, fallen off. Sure, he still produces some good music, but his name definitely isn't popping off like it used to. Mac Miller's sales have dropped drastically, and he's lost a lot of money he's made from the music. Rich Chigga. Rich Chigga undeniably changed up the rap game in 2017. Before that, he was going viral on social media platforms with his comedy, often endearing, awkward, and dark, in the form of Photoshop images, YouTube videos, and Vine clips. Rest in peace, Vine. And he only turned 18 just over a month ago. 2017 has seen the Los Angeles-based Indonesian comedian and rapper explode into the mainstream consciousness, racking up millions of YouTube views and song streams, and befriending the likes of Post Malone IRL. Rich Chigga embarked on his first US tour in April and May of 2017. He dropped Gospel with XXXTentacion in May, which currently has over 20 million views. In August, he announced his first solo US tour called Come to My Party, hitting up a slew of American cities from September through November. He also released Glow Like That the same month. In January of this year, he changed his rap name to his first name, Ryan. Well, it might be due to his name change, but he has not been as prominent in the rap world at all. It seems like ever since he decided to change his alias, he fell off. Making bank from his earlier career, he's definitely lost a lot of money. Ayo and Teo. American sibling duo Ayo and Teo scored a viral hit in 2017 with their hit single, Rolex. Born Aleo and Mateo Bauliz in Ann Arbor, Michigan, the pair grew up with the sounds of Michael Jackson, Usher, Missy Elliott, and Chris Brown. They honed their dancing skills in elementary school, later establishing a popular social media page that issued viral dance challenges. Rolex happened to be one of these hits, eventually racking up to over 470 million streams on YouTube and storming the Billboard Hot 100. Wearing their trademark barefaced masks, they issued their first single, In Reverse, in 2016. They danced in Usher's videos for No Limit and at the end of 2017 and the 2016 BET Awards, later signing with Columbia Records. Their success continued in the early 2017s before falling off pretty quickly. They haven't really been mentioned in the rap world recently, and they have yet to produce another hit song. The two definitely fell off and lost a lot of their money as well. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap was hands down one of the hottest new rappers back in 2015. His Trap Queen song was the record that introduced Fetty to the entire world, and things were looking extremely bright for Fetty. Many people were calling him the next big sound after he became this new superstar in rap. But things changed quite fast for Fetty Wap. Around the same time he blew up, other artists who share the same qualities as Fetty Wap musically also blew up. Fetty released hit song 679 in top charts for months on end, but fast forward to 2018, Fetty is nowhere to be seen or heard. This rapper pretty much dropped his debut album, which had fans ecstatic to hear, but then completely fell off. He's produced a few more songs in his time, but nothing like what he used to. Sure enough, Fetty has lost a lot of his fame as well as the money that he's made from his earlier years. Amine. This is the video for Amine's persistently catchy Caroline, a half-sung, half-rap summer anthem that went viral in 2016. The video has more than 20 million YouTube views, and the kid front and center is the artist himself. It's Amine's best-known song, and for most music fans, both within his home city of Portland and beyond, it represented the MC singer-director's colorful first impression. His debut album, Odyssey to Me, appeared in 2014. Though it has long been expunged from the commercial internet, it begins with a low-key prophecy. I'm headed to my next show. I gotta go. Headed to that Madison Square. 25,000 fans in the air. Then an assented female voice repeats, Adam, wake up. It's Amine's mother coaxing him back to Portland obscurity, but it's too late. The dream has taken root. Amine began to pop off out of nowhere, as his fans loved his expressional music style, with cheery upbeat sounds. However, he hasn't been so hot ever since the few hits he's produced. We haven't really seen or heard from the rapper since the release, and it's evident that something happened. His songs haven't been hitting charts recently, and I guess he just can't get there anymore. Young Ma. Hip-hop cash princess Young Ma is responsible for one of the biggest 2016 hits, Ooh, which went double platinum and made her the first solo female artist to appear on the Billboard Hot Rap Songs chart last year. Self-released in May, the single swiftly found airtime on Funkmaster Flex's Hot 97 radio show and Beyonce's Instagram. Before long, it inspired freestyles and remixes from the likes of Nicki Minaj, and some 199 million views on YouTube. The track and her subsequent show stops, which included openings for Beyonce at the 82,500-seat MetLife Stadium, earned Young M.A. a spot on Forbes' Hip Hop Cash and Prince's list of up-and-coming rappers. Well, she was pretty much a one-hit wonder, because she hasn't been around recently. In 2016, after her hit single Young M.A. completely fell off and stopped making music. Some say that it was due to family issues, but others think that she gave up. Either way, this rapper made a spot on this list because of how much fame and money she got in the beginning, but that quickly fell off. Macklemore. Macklemore rose to fame in the early 2010s as a member of the music duo Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Hailing from Washington, he first came across hip-hop at the age of 6 after listening to the works of Digital Underground. By the time he was in his mid-teens, Macklemore had started to write his own lyrics. Not long afterward, he also began singing. In the winter of 2011, Macklemore released his debut single, Wings, under his own label. A moderate success. It was eventually followed by what would be him and Ryan's breakthrough hit, Can't Hold Us. Later that same year, a chart topper. The record has gone platinum 6 times in the United States. The following year, Macklemore and Ray Lewis dropped 2 additional singles, Same Love and Thrift Shop. Incredibly successful, especially the latter. They quickly propelled the duo into fame. Well, this didn't last very long, as we really don't hear from Macklemore anymore. It sucks because he was able to produce a couple chart-charting songs and had done it so fast, but why did he fall off? Sources think that it's due to his new baby and his wife. He doesn't just have the time to focus on it at all. But what did this lead to? Well, a loss of money. He spent a lot of it on his wife and child. Hopefully he can get back in the music world soon. Just another reminder to enter the iPhone 10 giveaway we have going on. All you guys need to do is subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like and comment the hidden message in the video. Just another reminder to enter the iPhone 10 giveaway we have going on. All you guys need to do is subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like and comment